Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's continue with Season 2 of Ace of Diamond. After the final match between Seido High School and Inashiro Industry High School, Seido High School failed again this year in getting into Koshien. This puts an end to the summer of the Year 3 seniors and came to the formation of the new team. This did not only apply to the first and substitute lineup of the team, but also the coach as well. Since, in order to bear the responsibility of unable to lead Seido High School in getting into Koshien, Seido's coach, Kataoka Teshin, decided to resign from his position and planned to leave Seido High School. His position was expected to be replaced by a new coach, Ochai Hiromitsu. In order to keep Kataoka Sensei, the new Seido High School baseball team, which led by Miyuki Kazuya, set the goal for themselves to get into Koshien again in the fall tournament. However, this was not an easy goal, since this time, besides facing opponents from the West Tokyo, Seido High School would also face opponents from the East Tokyo as well. Apart from this, there was also a run-in period for the new team, such as Miyuki's style was totally different from the former captain, Yuki Tatsuya, and some members thought that Miyuki was unable to understand the feeling of other team members and so on. This caused some disputes among the team members. Also, the aftermath of Sawamura losing to Inashiro Industry High School, Sawamura was facing his own struggle and challenges. With the joining of the new coach, it was also critical for Sawamura in maintaining his position in the lineup due to his new condition. All this have to be dealt by the new Seido High School baseball team throughout their path to the fall tournament. Okay, let's have a recap on the Season 2 characters. Kataoka Teshin is the coach of Seido High School baseball team. He was also a former Seido High School student and a baseball team player. His hard work and potential were recognized by the coach at that time, and therefore he was chosen to be the ace of the Seido High School baseball team. During his era, he led Seido High School baseball team to the Koshien twice. As an act to repay Seido High School, Kataoka Sensei rejected the offer from the pro baseball team and chose to become the baseball coach of the current Seido High School. Though as a coach, he was strict and has a high expectation towards his team members. He also understood his team members very well. He was also thankful for what his team had done for him. He strongly believed that if the team improves as a whole, each individual player will become stronger than they would have alone, and this will go beyond everyone's expectation. Ochai Hiromitsu, the new designated coach of Seido High School baseball team. He was supposed to replace Kataoka Sensei after the fall tournament. He had served as a substitute catcher in his high school, and according to him, he had never got into Koshien. He owned qualities of being a good coach, and therefore he was recruited by the Seido High School to become their baseball coach after the departure of Kataoka Sensei. When he first joined the Seido baseball team, he maintained some distance from the team. Unlike Kataoka Sensei, he has a different belief. Instead of keeping a large-scale baseball team, he would limit the entire baseball team members into a few by keeping those with outstanding performance. In the beginning, Ochai already recognized Furuya's talent as a pitcher and mentioned to him that he could become the first pitcher in Japan. On contrary, he could not get Kataoka's decision in keeping Sawamura in the lineup position. However, after teaching Sawamura in throwing breaking pitches, he recognized Sawamura's talent and had a new assessment on Sawamura's ability as a pitcher. Also, after spending some time with the Seido High School baseball team, both coaches, Kataoka and Ochai, learned from each other. Kuramochi Yoichi, a Year 2 student. He served as the vice captain of the new Seido High School baseball team. He is the roommate of Sawamura, and he served as a good senpai for Sawamura as well. Kuramochi could run fast, so he served the position as the first batter. Sawamura nicknamed him as Cheetah. Unlike his gangster outlook, he has a sensitive personality. He respected his former partner, Kominato Losuke, and they aim to become the first middle infielders in Japan. After Kominato Losuke graduated, he partners with Kominato Haruichi, Losuke's younger brother. Maizono Kenta, a Year 2 student with a fierce outlook. Together with Kuramochi, he served as the vice captain of the new Seido High School baseball team. Unlike Miyuki and Kuramochi, who served as the main lineup of the baseball team at the very beginning, He only gets promoted to the main lineup when the year 3 seniors left the team. So compared to Miyuki and Kuramochi, he understands better about the feelings of other substitute team players. He has a straightforward personality and cannot hide his feeling. He recognized Sawamura's ability as a pitcher at the very beginning. He respects Isashiki Jun, his year 3 senior. Due to the differences in beliefs, he had once got into dispute with Miyuki. Kanemaru Shinji, a year 1 student, Sawamura's classmate. He started playing baseball with Toru since their junior high school. They had once got into the nationals in their junior high school. This made him confident on himself. He had once looked down on Sawamura at the very beginning, but later on he recognized Sawamura's determination and hard work. He was Takigawa Chris Yu's roommate. At the very beginning, he was tasked by Chris in helping Sawamura in practicing for his pitching. But later on, he himself takes the initiative in helping out Sawamura. After the departure of the year 3 seniors, he gets into the substitute lineup of the Seido baseball team. Tojo Hideaki, a year 1 student. He is also a good friend of Kanemaru. They played baseball since their junior high school. He had once served as a pitcher in his junior high school and got into the nationals. However, when he first admitted into Seido baseball team, he did not perform well, and so he missed the chance to become the pitcher. In addition, the existence of Furuya and Sawamura makes him understand that his past experience and performance means nothing in the current Seido baseball team. He realized that he should not be confined by his past. Tojo then decided to switch his position from pitcher to center fielder. Currently, his primary goal is to get back into the lineup of the Seido baseball team. After mentioning the new Seido baseball team members, please allow me to get back to my favorite year 3 senpais. As I have mentioned in my previous video about Ace of Diamond, this is a story about Sawamura and Seido High School baseball team. The protagonist of the story is Sawamura, and since he is improving gradually throughout the story, the lineup of the baseball team will change due to the departure of the seniors. After they graduated, their kohai will inherit their senpai's dream on getting into Koshien, and this makes up the Seido High School baseball team. The year 3 seniors consist of Yuki Tatsuya, Isashiki Jun, Masuko Toru, Kominato Losuke, Tanba Koichiro, and Takigawa Chris Yu. When they were in their year 1, their generation is considered as a bad year for Seido, since except Chris, none of them has outstanding ability and performance. However, with their strong heart, they have now become the reliable senpais of the Seido baseball team. Okay, let's have a recap of the year 3 seniors. Yuki Tatsuya, the former captain of the Seido baseball team. He served as the cleanup batter of the team, who is well known for his powerful swing and home runs. This is a result of swinging 500 times per day starting from his year 1. His self-swinging practice after the club activities also influenced the entire Seido baseball team, and this also becomes their culture. In his year 2, Yuki was voted by all year 2 members to serve as their captain. After Yuki got graduated, he was also invited by the pro baseball team. However, he declined their offer and decided to study in their coach, Kataoka Tekshin's University. He has a younger brother, Yuki Masashi, and he will appear very soon in the Ace of Diamond Act 2. Isashiki Jun, the former vice-captain of the Seido baseball team. He wanted to be a pitcher when he first joined the Seido baseball team. However, he was suggested to become a center fielder instead. After the final match with Inashiro Industry High School, it takes a long time for him to get rid of the sadness. He is currently studying and playing baseball in Osaka. Kominato Losuke, the elder brother of Kominato Haruichi. He started to play baseball since his elementary school. He was sometimes harsh to Haruichi. However, when he noticed that Haruichi was bullied by other kids, he would revenge for Haruichi. He always carries a smile on his face, but in fact all the juniors noticed that he was not friendly at all, and Kuramochi noticed this very well. Masuko Toru, he is also a roommate of Sawamura and Kuramochi. When he first met Sawamura, he was demoted to the second team due to the error he made during a match. However, he had returned to the first lineup after hitting a home run off Sawamura's moving ball. Tanba Koichiro, he is the former ace of the Seido baseball team. When he first got into the Seido baseball team, he was shy and speaks very softly, which is a contrast to his current image. Serving as the ace of the Seido baseball team, he sometimes will give some advice to Fulia and Sawamura. He also recognized their ability as pitchers. Though he works well with the year-round pitchers, he does not have a good relationship with Miyuki. Instead of Miyuki, he always wants Chris to serve as his catcher. Lastly, regarding Takigawa Chris Yu, please refer to my previous video about Ace of Diamond. After the formation of the new Seido baseball team and notice about the departure of Kataoka Teshin, the Year 3 seniors initiated a match with the new team. They would like to take this opportunity to teach the new team about the last lesson. This paved the way for the new Seido baseball team in getting into Koshien in the near future. That's all for my sharing today. If you like my sharing, please kindly leave a comment and let me know. And if you don't mind, please also like my video and subscribe my channel. I will be seeing you next time. Bye.